In the Tower of London, large as life, the ghost of Anne Boleyn walks, they declare. For Anne Boleyn was once King Henry's wife, until he made the headsman bob her hair. Ah, yes, he did her wrong long years ago, and she comes up at night to tell him so, with her head tucked underneath her arm. She walks the bloody tower, with her head tucked underneath her arm at the midnight hour. She comes to warn King Henry, she means giving him what power. Gadzook, she's going to tell him off for having spilled her gore. And just in case the headsman wants to give her an encore, she has her head tucked underneath her arm. With her head tucked underneath her arm, she walks the bloody tower, with her head tucked underneath her arm at the midnight hour. Along the drafty corridors, for balls and balls she goes. She often catches cold, poor thing, it's cold there when it blows. And it's awfully awkward for the Queen to have to blow her nose, with her head tucked underneath her arm. The owls hoot on the battlements, they make the blood run chill. To Anne Boleyn it means that she's the headline on the bill. And every time she hears them, she must really have a thrill, with her head tucked underneath her arm. Sometimes gay King Henry gives a spread, for all his pals and gals a ghostly crew. The headsman carves the joint and cuts the bread, then in comes Anne Boleyn to queer the do. She holds her head up with a wild war whoop, and Henry cries, don't drop it in the soup. With her head tucked underneath her arm, she walks the bloody tower, with her head tucked underneath her arm at the midnight hour. The sentries think that it's a football that she carries in, and when they've had a few they shout, is Arsenal going to win? They think it's Alec James instead of poor old Anne Boleyn, with her head tucked underneath her arm. With her head tucked underneath her arm, she walks the bloody tower, with her head tucked underneath her arm at the midnight hour. One night she caught King Henry, was in the canteen bar. Said he, are you Jane Seymour, Anne Boleyn, or Catherine Parr? For how the sweet Saint Fairy, and do I know who you are, with your head tucked underneath your arm. One night she tripped and dropped her head upon the cold hard floor. She skinned her nose and lost 2 teeth, which made her very sore. And now they sing that Annie doesn't live here anymore, with her head tucked underneath her arm.